Hi, Jenniffer Jamison here with Crosby Scholars 5 Minute Friday. This week we're going to talk about motivation or the lack thereof. Have you felt motivated lately? I haven't. Motivation, what is it? The reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way, right? It's your rationale, it's your impulse, your stimulation. A lot of people think that they have to feel motivated before they can act and do something in order to be productive. Actually, it doesn't really work that way. You can't wait until you feel a certain way to get something done. Science says you've got to, when you do something, it will result in a feeling. And that is where you go. Now, those feelings or emotions or motivations, the reason that you do things, it's unique per individual. So not everybody is going to love the fact that they get more time or less time. They want to find some people want to find value. Some people want to know that they're going to succeed. They're afraid of failure, so they're not going to try. Failure is not your enemy. Failure means that you're pushing yourself enough to learn additional things, which is a good thing, right? Because you might succeed. You might like that feeling and try things again, right? Sometimes grades are important. Access is one of those things. College access. Everyone wants to get into a certain school. That is your motivation. And so you have to take steps in order to achieve that goal, right? So sometimes you're your worst enemy. I'm going to say I'm my worst enemy, right? We procrastinate. We don't want to do a task. We kind of put it off. And whether we realize it or not, we reward ourselves in a negative way. So we reward ourselves with comfort food like donuts or, you know, soda or whatever, by binge watching TV shows, playing video games. For some of you, you're like, okay, I will write that paper tomorrow, and today I'm going to go ahead and play video games. Well, you're actually reinforcing negatively. You're equating that procrastination to, hey, if I don't write my paper, I get to play video games. But that's really not the goal, right? So sometimes your rewards, whether it be food, gaining weight, making you unhealthy, this can lead to bad habits. So be careful, right? I know that we are a universe of, get stickers and rewards for doing every little thing, but sometimes they can negatively affect us. Now, it's really important when you have something that you need to do that you take action. You got to first get out of bed. Some people, especially with virtual school today in the snow, you want to stay in bed and do your homework and read your book and whatever, but it's so comfy and cozy, and you might not be as productive if you stay in bed. Also, the act of getting up, moving, getting your blood moving, that's important in getting some stuff done. So take action, get out of bed, start small, turn big tasks into manageable items, right? Exercise. Right? Sometimes if you can't conquer like writing that paper right away, go walk around the block. Think through your outline. Think through what you want to write, and as you're walking and your blood is pumping, and by the time you get down, you have some things that you thought through. Exercise can be good. Work with your hands. Sometimes people can be very crafty, building things or sewing or making or doing something with your hands. It actually can kind of help you get to the next step, right? So just do something. Then when you've accomplished something, take a moment to positively reward yourself, okay? Acknowledge the feeling, right? You just finished your first personal statement essay or your prompt for your college application. Woohoo! Yay, good me. Think about what you feel like right now, right? I want to repeat this feeling. The next essay or supplemental question that I have to write to get into college, I want to get to the point where I feel like this about that essay, right? So positively reward yourself, relish the feeling of wow, this feels good to get this done. It might help make it a habit, okay? Now, there are just some tasks in the world that you're not going to like and you don't want to do. I'm sorry, you got to suck it up. You just got to do it. I hate doing dishes, but you know what? If I don't do dishes, I can't cook and then make the next meal, right? So there is a ramification for not getting some things done. Juniors, you will all be taking the ACT in the spring in North Carolina with your high school. You might not want to take that test, but you got to do it. So you might as well make the best of it, right? So some things are just not an option. They're not going to give you warm fuzzies. You just got to do it. So take accomplishment by just checking it off your list, right? Now, here's some tips, right? So when you have a lot of things to do, let's say the college application, because this is, Crosby Scholars is here to help you with that, right? Make a list of things that you need to do, okay? Start small, break it into manageable pieces, right? So your end result, your thing is you want to get into college, right? Well, start by making a list of which schools you want to attend, going and researching each of these schools. What do they have that you like, right? Track your progress. Somebody said, I don't even remember where I saw it, but they said when you make a list of things to do, the first part of the list should be things you've just done so that you can check them off immediately. I don't know if that's a mental game or whatever, but I love to check a good box. So track your progress. Be sure to reward yourself when you get farther and farther along. Relish the achievement so you stay motivated to complete the additional tasks. When you repeat this over and over again, you're going to make a good habit, right? Think about what makes you want to repeat it. And honestly, unless those tasks that you just don't have a choice on, make sure that what you're doing is something you really want to do, and you will be motivated to get it done. Well, Crosby Scholars is here to help you. If you need anything, go to our website, www.crosbyscholarsIredale.org. Look at our staff page. We've got lots of information to help you be successful in your college application process. So have a great day.